ol. Hello, Arika. Hello, Poisworks. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice week, a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. Yep, Arika, there's like a ranking system on YouTube now, which is like for every single stream, where like the active chatters, be it like from typing messages, sending super chats, making memberships or something, there's like XP, which is kind of like just showing like the most active and most supportive active person inside of a stream. Yeah. Hello there, Eileen. Been a while. I don't even remember where you stopped. I stopped at the very beginning of Asmodeus appearing. It was 254. So there was Dogja just won against the giant. Everything was safe, and then he sensed that Asmodeus is going to arrive, and we stopped with the Goth Loli appearing. Also, Messbread, hi. I hope you had a nice day. It's only going to get nicer from here on out. Everybody was calling themselves Jungyok Yu, and then here came the Goth Loli, who is like the daughter of Han, and Asmodeus apparently took her body. That was the thing that we left on. Your network is bugging bad. Cutest Demon Lord, Asmodeus or Kim Dogja? Asmodeus. Some good chapters ahead then. Yeah. I think if somebody help, you guys help me out here as well. Hello, Joe Yoon. I hope you had a nice day and are ready to woo some wees. So, somebody help me out. A friend told me that I should read to chapter 259. That's not all of the chapters that are out. How many chapters are out? It's like chapter 271. Somebody told me I should read to like chapter 259 today. So like 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59. And stop at 59. And then maybe the week from next week we can go from 260 to somewhere else. I don't know what this arc even is. Like, I know this character, I recognized it when I looked at the picture, but I don't know. I dare you to read my thing on stream afterwards. I am not, because I'm not going to read your freaking NTR story, Yun. Rick, your NTR story. So I think we're going to aim for 259 today. She's cute. The big cliffhanger, I see. We get to 255. Why are you talking about NTR? Because Eunice obsessed with it. Asmodeus, Part 3. Even at full speed, it takes 2 days to get to the Gilobud Industrial Complex from here. It might be a different story if you had help from a Transcendental, but shoot, I've got to get there within an hour to at least recover some remaining pieces of Jungyok's body. What's going on that's got you acting this way? You can't wander around yet. Someone's going to die if I don't go. At this rate, you'll be the one to die. Why are you playing hockey? The guy who's going to be the owner of the industrial complex might die. Constellation, prisoner of the Golden Headband, asks what in the world you're talking about. Constellation, who likes to change sexes, is listening, and why are you here? do some honor work. Can I be honest? I think the Constellation who likes to change sexes, whoever that is, would have a field trip. Like, if the world was like actually built like ours. Just think about how many people in our world feel like they are born in like the wrong body, the wrong gender, and want to change like their sex. So if that constellation was in our world, and every single person that was like transgender or had like some, I don't know the word, like not feeling comfortable with what they are, they would acquire so many followers so fast. We'll finally acquire Ding Dong. Yeah. And then you will be the one to take me, I guess. Not your boyfriend anymore. How many lives does Dogja have left? I don't know. Infinite? You're being a menace, alright, yeah. Can you help me, Prisoner of the Golden Headband? If it's alright, I'd like to borrow your Nimbus Cloud. And what's with that other constellation? Finally so bad, chat. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband asks why you need the Nimbus Cloud. I impersonated Jungyok Yu, and that caused an error in the scenario, which has led to a bigger problem. Can't believe he's talking directly to our constellation. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband is annoyed. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband hates complicated situations. Jungyok is going to die because of me. Now that I've said that, he'll have no choice but to help me. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband pulled out a handful of hairs from his dress. Wait a second. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband leaves to find a comp. Hey! Dum 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 dum. The constellation who likes to change sexes is enjoying the situation. You receive 100 coins. I don't think I fully understand, but you're saying the new owner of this industrial complex is in danger, right? Yeah, but why? Because he's going to be facing a Demon King. And it's not just any Demon King, it's the Asmodeus. Stop moaning in my chat! Too complicated for Monkey King. Monkey King seems to be a rather simple person. Even though he has been enlightened. I guess he is still a rather simplistic kind of person. In a novel, Asmodeus was one of Jungyok's greatest foes, as he passed to each new round. Look at how many Jungyok corpses are in the hand of this Asmodeus hand. Jungyok already died by Asmodeus' hand in his last round. Drat. What could you even do if you got there in that state? I don't know, but I have to try. Wow, I didn't think you could be so passionate about things. Back at the company. That's because this is different from back when working with myself to death might not even guarantee my That's because this is different from back when working myself to death might not even guarantee my becoming a full-time employee. Man, Korean work environments. Am I right, fellas? I wonder, like, this is also some question that I didn't ask myself the entire time, but like now that I'm like back in the Omniscient Reader mute and everything, I'm just thinking. So Asmodeus took on the body of the child of Han and appeared in using her like as some sort of avatar or something like that. Bro acting like the antagonist is not his daughter, Lemma. It's not his daughter though. It's Asmodeus in the body of his daughter. Right? So, considering Han is not an original character of the story, I'm just thinking, what form did he take in the other parts? The daughter is the vessel. Yo, bro's back! And the dad that left is back! Hello there. Have a nice day, a nice time. Kept up with ORV and everything else in life has been turned out pretty well. Maybe you found some of the milk. What's he doing now? Shh, keep quiet. He's doing what he does best. Is there any useful information? There are many things Jungyok thought were responsible for his failure in the third round. But there was one factor that stood above the others. What is it? Hurry up and think it, you bastard! Daddy, is it you? Daddy? Back then, we shouldn't have made an enemy of Asmodeus. We've sometimes seen a glimpse of his OG form. He's pretty sure Asmodeus is a Goatman Lionhead hybrid thing in the legend. The thing is, with your both answer, we have seen glimpses of that, or like thinking about what he looks like in mythology and stuff. But considering all that, why would he take on? Is he taking on that form just to mess with Han? Or is there some sort of benefit? Because is the benefit like he's in a weaker body, so the probability is not acting as strongly on him? So did he take on a different body in the timeline where Han and his daughter didn't exist to go fight against Jungyok? Or did he fight against Jungyok in his original body? Yeah. taste hasn't changed a bit. So his taste hasn't changed a bit. Yeah, it seems to be Devil of Lust. Maybe we'll find out. I love the way you smile. Hello there, with the Dogja profile picture. Why this body? Because his changes haven't changed a bit. So even in other parts, he literally always took on the small girl in lowly freaking goth clothing. Nice to see you again. The problem with... I appreciate that. The problem with that is... I don't recognize your name. That's a different name. You must be somebody that has been here regularly. But I do struggle to recognize the name. And I would still buy so much of this. How are they gonna do with the Demon King of Wrath, Satan from the 7th Layer of Hell story, or are they gonna just skip that? I don't think, I mean, I don't know how ORV does things, but don't worry about them. It's all good, it's all good. Honor to the 32nd Demon Realm, the God of Wrath and Lust, Asmodeus. I mean, wood. 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 Ayo. Pyro, when you are reacting to, I know what the name is, I don't know the abbreviation right now. I know what you mean though. I don't know. Dog, it's a less than 2-year-old child. Talking about Demon Age. I mean, so all things considered, do you know how old Dokkaebi Pyro is? Like, in story, I don't know. But technically, Dokkaebi Pyro is not that old yet. And if we take my channel creation date for Pyro, am I even 5 years old? I'm not 5 years old yet. There's a theory, never confirmed, that he might have taken on Junghyuk's sister's form in the past to mess with him, going by the taste comments. Ah, I mean, that could have been interesting. Lord of Mysteries. Yeah, I don't know. Perchance, maybe. The future, maybe. Perchance. You needn't be so nervous. I just came here to speak with you. It's intriguing. When I last met you through my underling, you were in the Siswitz industrial complex. Oh, look at all of them just dying because of the Conqueror Saki. Some devious shit Asmodeus would definitely do. Not only did you come to Gilbert in that short time, you also took over the position of Duke. Hiccup jump scare. I'm assuming that it would probably sound like the girl talking. Her clothes look so sick. Yeah, the clothes are really cute. Also kind of funny because they look Christian maid inspired, like Christian goth loli, I don't know. And he's a freaking devil. I do expect that she talks as like a female young girl voice, but it would also be interesting if like Asmodeus's like deep suave voice was used even if he's in a different body. I don't know. You are truly amazing, Demon King of Salvation. And yes, the Devil of Lust in Christian clothes. Demon King of Salvation? Did he come here for that bastard Dogja? His incarnation is incomplete. Do I have any chance of winning? No, there's no way. He may be an incarnation, but this is a demon realm after all. Imagine a girl voice with an inferior filter. Should I run away? I doubt I could. There's no way I could shake off a Demon King who decided to manifest with a physical incarnation. There's only one method I can depend on now. I've got to buy time until he wastes all his probability. That's right. I'm the Demon King of Salvation. Who are you? Huh? That's strange. Were you always that handsome? I don't think your face looked like that the last time I saw you. You said you came to speak to me, so get to the point. Can we ignore Asmodeus? You're saying wood so many times already might have caught YouTube's eyes. No, YouTube is not like that. It's way too peaceful of the music, but we're just going with the chill vibe music for today. I can't catch that, yeah. It's like many YouTubers are way overdoing it by things of like, YouTube can catch those words, and also I'm way too small for AI to catch me as well. Yeah, they catch some stuff like certain sorts of like music tracks maybe, but that's like automated stuff. You got banned from TikTok for saying shut the fuck up? Ah, well, that's unlucky. Good to see you again. Good to see you as well, Beatrice. I hope you had a nice time in the break, long break for me. It's so funny that I technically, like, what am I? I'm like 10, 15 chapters behind now, maybe something like that. And I'm going to catch up so fast again. Not one time, by the way, many times. Oh, you little dipshit. I do think that even if I say things like killing yourself, jumping off a tower, I hit the second tower, I don't think that I'm going to get demonetized. I don't think that I'm going to get banned. Fact, I sent a half-naked NPC sprite on TikTok for I really was sending nudes. No. Dokkaebi immunity, for real. I got that content creator protection. Wait, since when did you get monetized in the first place? I have this small monetization, if you want to call it that. The one where technically viewers can send super chats and also like do like membership stuff. Seconds later, stream dead. That would be hilarious. I have the small monetization, yeah. So you could do like the membership stuff and so, but you can't. Technically, I'm not earning a cent from the streams and videos. Top 10 moments before instant regret. That would be so wild. You say to came speak me, so get to the point. She just called him out like, you're actually more attractive than I remember. All right, but before we talk, there's something that's bothering me. Snap. Whoosh. Ah! Uriel. Just as I thought. What is the symbolic incarnation of an archangel doing here? I'ma go for jelly and go sleep. Sleep well, Arika. I hope you are going to have a great time and a good eep. Bye, bee. Yeah, what is the symbolic incarnation of an archangel doing here? No! Not the fluff of inside of her! No! We need to stitch her! I don't know. Even if I do this? There's only one angel who would have such a trifling symbolic incarnation. Right, Archangel Uriel. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire glares at Asmodeus. Is your brother Raphael well? Tell him that I haven't forgotten the debt that I owe him. Of course, it's only if you return safely. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire screams in anger. That's enough. That energy. If I lose Uriel's symbolic incarnation now, I might get lost in the scenario. I can't have that happen. You're strong, but... Oh no! Oh no! She's hot! I would fold. How dare a mere mortal imitate a star? Oh, he banged her. That's crazy. Jonghyuk just banged her. I knew it. You aren't the Demon King of Salvation after all. Isn't that right? Because if I'd known you had such a pretty face, I wouldn't have left you be in the first place. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, I forgot. NEK! Novel. There was a little girl with dark eyes. She had a small body and appeared to be around 8 or 9 years old. That's not how she appears. Chubby cheeks? No. So I guess the character does look rather different. Chubby cheeks and vivid expressions were reminiscent of a child actor. So there are neither vivid expressions, like she looks like she has dead eyes. And also there's no chubby cheeks. I guess everybody in Webtoon has to look pretty. Yoo Jung-hyuk knew very well that the gigantic presence in that body wasn't the main character of a children's drama. All incarnations in an industrial complex were probably bleeding. In front of this fearsome presence, Yoo Jung-hyuk held his breath and raised all his magic power. Hey, that's only one excerpt. Yoo Sung was originally a brown hair. Yoo Sung? Yoo Sung? Yoo Sung? I will change some stuff. Yoo Sung? Who is this Yoo Sung? No, we'll change stuff with appearance. Yeah. It's also it's normal for some stuff to change, but I feel like it would have worked well if she actually looked that young, because now she looks like a teenager of 14, 15 maybe. I don't know. Could even just pass as a very young-looking adult, right? Yoo Sung. My bad. Hello there, Drifted. Hope you had a nice day, and only going to get nicer from here on out. Sorry. I was lost. But yeah, Yoo Sung. It was mainly the writing of you and Sung. I was like, okay, I was sorry. Yeah, I feel like she looks too old. Like, let's take for example, Tatsumaki, Senritsu no Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. I do think that Tatsumaki looks older than the vessel that Asmodeus is using, but not by a lot. Like, if the thing told me this person is actually 20 years old, I would not bat an eye. I would be like, oh yeah, looks a bit young, but totally could be 20. But 8-year-old? No. You're afraid of me. What an adorable child. But when your dad is but when your dad disobedient, it makes me not want to speak with you anymore. I want to stomp on you. How the hell is she 8? This scenario has barely been going on for 2 to 3 years. I mean, it's not that she's 8, it's that she looks like an 8-year-old, apparently. She looks 8. I didn't understand the flow here. Why did she act so... She's like, I want to stomp on you, and here she is, and then... Oh, that's the sword. That's the broken sword of Jung-hyuk that he's thrusting towards her. And then she does a simple slide with her feety. And then just... Oh, look at the kick! Sheesh! She's not human, so she doesn't age the same. I mean, Jung-hyuk is trying his hardest. But what is your hardest if there's a freaking demon god in front of you? Look at the shot straight through him. Yeah, he's going to survive because of plot armor, right? I don't believe it. How can a mere human contain such sublime despair? You bastard. Persephone claimed that Dr. Kim's stories were the best. Well, let's see. I'm sorry, Dogja. I think this is the end of the road for me. Didn't Asmodeus escalate her aging so she could be a vessel? Could be. Local emo tries to kill a child and almost got killed. Local emo tried to kill a local emo child. That's why I wanted you to hurry up and think. Bzzz. He's going Super Saiyan! He's going Super Saiyan! You're... Omniscient Reader. Omniscient Reader. Because Jungyok was thinking more intensely about Dogja, and Dogja was also like doing like, okay, I need to concentrate on Jungyok, and so he could take over the body. First person. Gonna make Jungyok look hot even when he's in pain. Love that for him. Salvation stares at the demon god of wrath and lust. Look at him with the Dogja eyes. This is the encounter that made me laugh the novel. Ooh. So this is what hooked you in even more. I mean, you already were hooked. Like, you were already hooked considering how many chapters you read to reach this point. But just getting hooked even deeper. Don't mess with my incarnation. Asmodeus. Person skill, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint stage 3 has been activated. It's always good, yeah. Oh no! Oh, did he kill himself? Did he stab himself? I wonder if this is just like because he was overusing his power, or if he stabbed himself so that he... Because there were certain sets of conditions he needed to fulfill to activate like the third stage. Didn't he need to be... Did he need to be dead? Or did he only need to be like unconscious? I don't know. Did he kill himself? Just another Dogja Tuesday. Just what was he thinking? Bring all my story packs. Hurry! This is the only way right now. I don't want to do this. But let me be dead for just 1 hour. Oh, and of course you can't really let me die. You'll have to toe the edge. If I die this time, I'd really have to go see that darn Namwoon Kim. So I'll put my fate in your hands. The condition is a semi-conscious state, but he couldn't just fall asleep in 2 seconds. So that's the next best thing to do. He really... I mean, he values Jungyok, and he also fears that if Jungyok resets and regresses, that something could happen to him and everybody else. Because he doesn't know what actually happened with the regression, like with the rest of the world. Which still makes me wonder many things. But the way he just casually can do that to himself is insane to me. Hello there, Prophet. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. Yes, it's been indeed a long, long time. Hello there. I had a thought. I lost my thought. Dogja killed himself. Yeah. The thing with Nirvana. And Jungyok's sponsor said that the world will continue after he died. Did he? Oh right, Jungyok asked him that, but I don't remember if we got the answer. I do remember that Jungyok asked him that, of like, what will happen to the people after I leave? And it was the first time he ever asked that. But like, I don't remember if we as the reader got to see the answer. But the thing I always thought also was confusing, Jungyok's I read that, was during the Demon King fight. I was wondering, like, Nirvana knows about Jungyok. Nirvana knows about the regressions, right? Or at least that seemed like it when I read the Nirvana arc. So, how does Nirvana know about that? He reincarnates, but that only means he's like in the same world the entire time. Or can he reincarnate between timelines? He told Dogja that it would continue. Got it? Asmodeus. Don't touch my incarnation. What a showdown. The little girl and the big man. We don't know how reincarnation works yet. Demon King of Salvation. That's right. I'm a Demon King of Salvation. So that man really is your incarnation. I never heard you had an incarnation like that. Looks like word gets around slowly, but this guy is my incarnation. Oh. He Definitely said he came here to have a conversation with me. So he at least won't hurt my incarnation for no reason. Asmodeus. He's an aesthete who lost his senses. He's a gourmand. Nope, that's ether. A person who is appreciative of and sensitive to art and beauty. Okay. Nirvana, no, because he reincarnates every time Yu Jung-York regresses. It's sad, but if the world continues after regression, I don't know when he follows. It was there that he was tied to the wheel of time or something like that. Shut up, Gemini! Lemo, we all had the moment for the same word. Had that moment for the same word. Aesthete, okay. Who lost his senses. He's a gourmand. He has a slight affinity with the underworld of Olympus. He's a warped kind of sexual desire. Darn, I can't think of any useful information of him. My top priority right now is to do whatever it takes to save Jung-York and end this confrontation peacefully. Huh? What's that? Oh, her arm got ripped off. Oopsie, oopsie. Translation, the monitor fire is so touched she has a nosebleed. This damn Fujoshi. What is wrong with her? Wait a second. Is this doll actually... Translation, the monitor fire nuzzles against your cheek. Oh, she's so cute. I can't handle this much cuteness. Uriel? Why the hell is Uriel here? Seeing as you're not really intimidated by my class, it seems the rumors are true. They say you became fabled even before your 20th scenario, but didn't expect it to be accurate. You never know, I might even exceed the rumors. I guess the gossip about you being a big talker is true too. She has front row seats to her ship, she's loving it. She's such a big Fujoshi, it's insane. You're just my style. But I heard that you died thanks to the Constellation's tricks. I got lucky. I like it when people have lots of secrets. I hate people who try to worm our secrets out of me. Fujoshi? Yes. That guy's the new incarnation you're inhabiting. I heard you liked him a bit younger. What are you talking about? It's just, I went to all this trouble for nothing if that's not the case. I heard that you liked him a bit younger. She's talking about Suyong. Because these bubbles are not Dogja, these bubbles are Asmodeus. So Asmodeus is like, I heard that you liked him a bit younger, because Dogja's incarnation is Suyong. And so did he take on the body of Han's daughter because he thought Dogja likes young girls and he picked Suyong as his incarnation because Dogja likes young girls? Yusung. Did I say Suyong? Yusung. Whew. Bro never beats the allegations. Wrong name, but okay. Suyong, Yusong. My bad, my bad. The names are so close to each other. It's just like this. It's just like, you know, exchanging the starts. One is Su start, other is You start, but that's like Suyong, Yusong, Yusong, Suyong, Yusong, Suyong. Just, I went to all this trouble for nothing if that's the case, if that's not the case. Asmodeus vs. Dogja vs. Pyro on the allegations. It's the must-happen moment that every Isekai protag needs to be accused of lolicon. Gothic Lolita dress is beautiful. Except for the reason that I say, in no way does she look like a freaking loli. Joyun, Yojun. She doesn't look like a loli. On that much we can agree on, right? No way. No way you say that that's a loli. Like, it's Lolita fashion, but it's not that she's a loli. Yes, I'm talking more about the part where other people are saying that not the Lolita part. I'm saying like lolicon and stuff. The height of consent. We're really going there. Dude, she's like what? She's probably like, I don't know how tall she is. It's hard to say, but she's probably at least like 150 or even 160 centimeters tall already. Probably like in the 150s, maybe 148 if she's tiny, but like Yusong or V. I'm careful. I just want to see her height. 144 pre-time skip. And she for sure is taller. She for sure is taller than Yusong. I'm not taking that shit. Did you just space it on me? Wait on what? What's happening here? I want to see the mustache god. Mustache guy? What the fuck do you mean? The ad? I don't think I will get the same ad if I go there again. Nah. Looks younger than Jihye, but older than Yusong. She does look... It's difficult. I can see what you mean that she looks younger than Jihye, but it's also that I can just say like... Jihye is like, what, 17, right? So... Jihye also visually doesn't scream 17 to me. Yes, this character here looks a bit younger than Jihye, but the thing is about looking a certain age or something. Jihye is not 14. Jihye is not 15. No way Jihye is 15. Jihye is for sure 17. She's not 18 because we know she's not an adult. She's 17 at the start of the comic. Hello Lauren, welcome to stream. I hope you're nice day. It's only getting nicer from here on out. Like I'm a bit younger. What are you talking about? Dude, this face would make some certain guys fall so fast. 15 is the dragon constellation, my bad. It's just, I went to all this trouble for nothing if that's not the case. Problem is that the rest of the cast doesn't look like they're in their 30s either. That's true. But none of them are in their 30s, right? Like, they're in their mid to late 20s. The incarnation is Myungho's daughter. It's good she doesn't take after him. That's not a misunderstanding. There seems to be all sorts of rumors going around about me. I get it. Your incarnation is beautiful enough to have changed your taste. Darn it, he's not listening to me. Aside, would you stop speaking with your true voice? Those incarnations won't survive it. This is my industrial complex now. I'd rather you didn't harm my citizens any further. You've become the industrial complex's new owner. That makes sense. I suppose I've been rude. It looks 14 at max. What is this mental gymnastics? She does not look 14 at max. I know she looks young, but that is just like... I've seen multiple like people in real life that look like that are like in their mid-20s. That makes sense. I suppose I've been rude. So you've come to see me about a Demon King selection, haven't you? How about me? I still haven't seen you fully, milady. You do look younger than you are, though. You hag. Are you after the position as well? You are currently a candidate for Demon King of the 73rd Demon Realm. The current scenario is on standby. But I'm already the 32nd Demon King. It would be meaningless to acquire the throne in a lower Demon Realm again. Then what do you want? I want to assist you in becoming the next Demon King. Oh, look at that Dogja illustration. Oh, is that epic. That's so cool. He told me to forge the 73rd Demon King with my own hands. So Myungwon was right. Sorry, but I don't need your help. I can manage it on my own. I'm not so sure about that. You might have gotten lucky up until now, but will that luck last? Do you think Duke Melodon and Berchan would agree with you? The Nebulated are hostile towards me, stuck with those two dukes. You need my help. You'll die if you refuse it. Oh, she's so hot. That was just coming out of me, man. That just came out of me. That just came straight out of me. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. This is very attractive to me. I don't even care about the body style, like the clothing, but like the face. The face, in my opinion, is a very attractive face. Most constellations shun Demon Kings. The choice I make now will determine how my story unfolds. No, what the fuck, Yoon? What the fuck, Yoon? Minority of constellations are watching you decide. Constellation Prison of the Golden Headband is watching you decide. The constellation who likes to change sexes is watching you decide. Is your goal a colossal story? I'm surprised you already know that. The stories I've collected till now have been ordinary stories. But there's a new field of stories in Starstream known as colossal stories. Oh, that's new. Stories like Olympus's Gigantomachia or Asgard's Ragnarok. So like world-ending stories are like colossal stories. Like global stories, like world-ending stories, colossal. With just a small share of a colossal story, constellations can gain immense power and probability. And having a large share can make one immensely powerful and influential. That's why constellations pounce with eyes ablaze whenever a hugely destructive scenario strikes. Is that Siegfried? Siegfried versus the dragon? That was my first thought. And within the Demon Realm, the Demon King selection is one of those colossal stories. Although it's not on par with Gigantomachia. Exactly. Christian Apocalypse would be a sick colossal story. Like the Rapture. Or is it Rupture? Rapture? I think it's Rapture. I feel like that would be a very strong colossal story. I wonder if Noah's flood is considered a colossal story as well. I need a share of the colossal story. According to the original novel, this is something I should turn down, but... Alright, I'll give you a share by becoming the Demon King. The minority of Constellation are extremely disappointed with your decision. Constellation Prison of the Golden Headband stares at you with mixed feelings. Constellation who likes to change sexes wants to change your sex. Hey, they got their own priorities. Can't really like be angry at them for having their own priorities in this situation. They just want to change the sex. There's no way to know what might make Asmodeus my enemy, so I can't antagonize him openly. Good choice. So how much will you give me? 30%. That's not enough. Now they're freaking haggling. 50%. Write out a contract right now. This is daylight robbery! Considering the number of stories that use the global flood, a story of the caliber must be very copyrighted. There's always that one chat. Yeah, I guess flood is not an uncommon story in like different mythologies. Would you argue that Noah must be a historical constellation, right? No way Noah is powerful enough to be a fable. Noah is for sure just like a historical, slightly important constellation in Christian mythology, in like the Eden. And then there's also people like Moses, who's like both in Eden but also in like the Muslim thing. Would you? I have no idea if Muslim is just thrust into Eden. That would be so weird and so wrong, but. This is the first time in the story where Kim Dok has to compromise with a villain because he has zero chance of winning a fight. I feel like it's something like agree to disagree, because if there's so many stories with dragons and floods, then it just becomes a genre. I can't agree to a contract with that condition. Why not? Because you're not the only one I intend to give a share to. I plan to use 30% of the story as competitive shares. Competitive shares. What is this religious talk in my Pyro stream? I mean, it's all connected to the story. Most famous humans should have become historical. Depends. No, I have a lot of mentions with different names and different traditions. Let me open up my doc thing to see if I can find my list of constellations. Would have been narrative great. He's an insane wizard. Being able to split the Red Sea, right? Which name was it? Constellation. In here? Yeah. Modifier. Personal attributes, personal skills, items, monsters. Oh, my eye itching. Okay. So you're saying most humans wouldn't come to Fable? A lot of people consider Noah more of a core or of a narrative story than a historical fact, so it must be somewhere in the middle, like a high-grade historical. Doja mentioned in Banquet that there's copyright issues between similar stories of different mythologies. Depends on who you ask. Like, let's just take Caesar. Caesar from Roman mythology. It's not mythology, he's a real person. Caesar. Known as like one of the greatest emperors, if not the greatest emperor from Rome. He would be historical for sure, right? He is extremely famous around the world. People still talk about him. People still make stories about him. Who's like a fable that I can compare it to? And then there's King Arthur. Would you argue? I would argue King Arthur should be fable. Same for somebody like Siegfried. Mulan was real? But that also makes me wonder if people like Thor and Loki are still like in the top tier of Fable, or if they are already in myth. Same for, if we stay in Christian and Eden, Adam. Like Adam and Eve. Adam must be a Fable. For Loki would fable and Odin feels like mythical. Myth is extremely rare even for gods. It's like only like the most powerful gods of the different domains, right? So like Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Odin, and then I don't even know which gods would be there, because those are like the most powerful the gods of the gods. Myth is like creation gods, or like, yeah. But I don't think that like Amaterasu from like the Japanese side is myth. Even though Amaterasu is... Was Amaterasu a creation? Or was there a different one? Amaterasu. No, that's the... I mean, she's a sun goddess. think Amaterasu was the start, or was there like... No, it was Izanagi. Izanagi and Izanami. I wonder if Izanagi no Mikoto and Izanami no Mikoto are myth grades, or if because Japan just isn't as big and spread with their lore that they are still a fable. Izanami and Izanagi, yeah. Tiamat is the coolest creation god. The world is literally her body. Even if you guys said some stuff like this or this character should be fable, this or this character should be myth or historic, for some stuff I'm still going to keep my things of saying like, nah, I actually am just going to put this character in fable. I like him there. I feel like he should be there, considering his achievements and maybe also the achievement of its constellations. I think he fits there. Ymir and Gaia are the same in different myths. Yeah, Ymir was also for the creation of like, in the Norse parts. I guess you could say that historicals are those that did happen, narrative are those that have past stories created over time, and myths are the gods known around the world. I checked and so far Dog has mentioned the Master of the Ark when talking to Uriel, but no mention of his grade. Competitive shares? It means that anyone who helps me can have a share of the story. The amount that an individual will receive is completely dependent on how much they contribute to the story. Constellation Prison of the Golden Headband looks intrigued. A minority of constellations are filled with greed by your words. You tricked me. Oh no, she's unleashing her key! She's unleashing her key! I didn't trick you. She's just going all shine. Minority of constellations glare at the Demon King, demon god of wrath and lust. Constellation Prison of the Golden Headband glares at the Demon King, demon god of wrath and lust. Dogja about to face an angry Loli. No. Demon King, demon god of wrath and lust is disappointed in you. It seems you're under some kind of misunderstanding, but you're not the only one who can become the Demon King. And you've just thrown away an important opportunity. Actually, it seems like you're the one who's throwing away a great opportunity. I wonder what reason Asmodeus has for tossing in his lot with me, a human and constellation, when sticking with the Demon Dukes Birkin and Melodon would be much more advantageous for him. There's got to be some reason that makes him choosing me necessary. This is quite offensive. Do you disapprove of me because I'm a Demon King? I don't care whether you're a Demon King or a constellation. All I want is for my story to be the absolute best. You want the best story? As a gourmand such as yourself should know exactly what I mean. You, a mere candidate, dare put a Demon King's cooking skills to the test? Let him cook! Look at those crazy eyes. Look at those crazy daisy eyes. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Oh, but there's the arrow. I need to slightly slide it this way. Woo-wee! Hello there, Taco. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. Ooh, stretchies! Oh, where are we? Why did we go down there? We were still here. Look at all of that Ugh. This pressure feels like he's caught me by the neck with pure malignant energy. So this is a true Demon King strength. Damn, look at the claws she is getting. And the vein. Sheesh. I don't remember the last time my veins were so dominant. You're just my style. No, no. He's into it. He's into it. Also, anyone ever looks slightly angry at Doctor. Who can be like, don't touch my boy? Who touched my boy? This image took over the sub for like a whole day. There must have been so many people simping for that image alone. If I have to nitpick though, I feel like something about the ear looks off. Hey, my rank 1! Something about the ear looks off to me. Like with the thick line of the chin, or like, yeah, it's like the chin and head line, and then the ear is also there. It looks almost like the ear is not really connected to that. It's a bit too... The bottom of the ear looks wrong. I never noticed. Ear should be higher. Yeah, considering like if we angle ourselves to ourselves, like compared to the ear on the left side, the right ear is a bit too low, and it also looks off in some parts. Let's just say because she's half demon. Yeah. Let's give the arts the break. They can't keep everything perfect. Oh, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint already has like such great art, so it's fine. Demon King Asmodeus favors you in a twisted way. I feel so uncomfortable by the fact that he's in the body of a child. Technically, it's Asmodeus' own child, as Asmodeus had a child of the business guy. It's probably why Asmodeus is able to use all of his powers so casually. The allegations towards Doctor are spreading. First it was ugly allegations, then it was gay allegations, then suicidal allegations, and now it's Drake allegations. It's not a normal child in any way. The guy got pregnant. Not that long ago by demon magic, and Asmodeus gave it accelerated aging. But yeah, I do agree with you. They should have aged them up further in the, if the demon of lust is in them. It is supposed to feel disturbing, I guess. But I still don't think she looks that young. She favors him. I mean, technically it's him. It's a him because it's Asmodeus and not actually the girl. Oh, 6 excerpts. This is now my industrial complex. I want you to stop killing my citizens. Of course, I actually need a good excuse to stop using my true voice. Asmodeus spoke with a small smile. Yes, I'm sorry. Then why did you come for me? It sounds like you already know, right? How should I know? I'm not a prophet. I know you have similar power to the prophet of Asgard. Whatever the rumors, it was clear that now was the time to lay the foundation on this side. I moved to this location and asked BU to expand the channel. Oh, that part wasn't shown. Thus, the constellations were watching my choice. My future story would be determined depending on the choice I made here. I took a calm breath and asked, the purpose, the giant story? Something stirred in Asmodeus' eyes at my words. I'm surprised that you already know about such a thing. It is the only reason why guys like you would cut off their nose on the blink of an eye. I smiled bitterly. 50% and write the contract here. What a shameless swindler. If I gave away half of the giant story, I wouldn't be able to draw on its strength without Asmodeus' permission. I firmly shook my head. I can't sign that agreement. Why? The pebbles started to float in the air. This was blatant intimidation, but I wouldn't have come here if I would be caught by such intimidation. I stared up at the sky and kept speaking. I won't give a stake to just you. Competitive shares was the last card I could offer. If I had to take a beast with me while moving forward, it would be better to expand the choice of beasts. The stones flying through the air were caught by invisible hands. I declared a competitive share in a giant story. The constellations aiming for those shares wouldn't just watch. Asmodeus stared at the air for a while before taking back his strength. The stones lost their support and instantly fell to the ground. Okay, so that was not entirely clear. I did understand it. I did think it was like that, but this clears it up with the novel. I did think that their other constellations kind of like shot their power down or gave like some of the probability to Dogja or something, so that Dogja could free himself from the grasp of Asmodeus. Because then we got the message of like certain constellations are looking interested, and like Monkey was looking interested, and sex change creature wanted to change sexes. So I was thinking like they were giving some of their power or using some of their power, which now is confirmed here. It doesn't matter if you are a demon king or constellation. I just want my story to be the best story. The best story? You should know what I mean since you belong to the Gourmet Association. Asmodeus' expression changed at the words I deliberately mentioned. It was a fact that was both bewildered and delighted. Opened his mouth a few dozen seconds later. He stood there dozens of seconds. That's crazy. A candidate will test the cooking skills of a demon king. I held my breath at the formidable killing intent aimed at me. If Asmodeus truly used all his powers here, I was convinced that Yu Jung-hyuk and I would have vanished regardless of the prisoner of the Golden Headband's presence. He was revealing this power now as a type of proof and warning that he could kill me at any time. The Demon King of Asmodeus reveals a subtle liking towards you. Asmodeus laughed from inside the darkness. I like it. I will leave for today. Fortunately, the situation seemed to be wrapped up now. Suicidal allegations? That's facts, though. I mean by the novel's description, I don't mean that she looks young, because it makes it all the more disturbing that Asmodeus is controlling her. Yeah, in the novel's description, also of like looking like an 8-year-old child, slightly chubby face, like vibrant expressions, blah blah blah. That's what a child looks like. But this character has much less of a childlike appearance than that. I'll take my leave today. However, I need to clean up some trash first. I can't stand to watch the incarnation strutting around in front of me. Uriel? No! Ding ding! Personal scenario. Your connection to the constellation demon Adjusted Fire has temporarily severed. Your personal scenario was automatically cancelled. No! Uriel! She looks so sad, so broken, so battered. Where's my sad expression? He hurt the baby. I'm not sure why, but Uriel assigned him a personal scenario in the demon realm. Maybe Junior came here by accepting the scenario. But now the scenario has been cancelled. Uriel, wake up! Uriel! You have left the main scenario. Oh no, at this rate Junior will... The exile penalty has begun. Definitely die. He hurt the baby. Crap. Junior doesn't have the fourth wall. That means there's nothing to protect him if he becomes an exile. Hey, somebody! Anybody! Red, his vocal cords were paralyzed by the rupture. No. If he dies here, it's all over. This really the end? No, I can't let that happen. I need to find a way to save Jung-hyuk. I'm sure the answer's in my head somewhere. Inside Twissa, somewhere! Right, that's the only way. I may not have it, but Jung-hyuk does. I have to ask that guy for help. Constellation Demonic Judge of Salvation stares at Jung-hyuk used supporting Constellation. Twinkle, twinkle. Hey Pyro, I finished the thing! You little bastard. I will look at it later. The supporting constellation for incarnation Jung-hyuk Yu stares at you. Personal skill, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint, stage 3, has been forcefully deactivated. A way to survive, one might say, Lemao. That's a good one. Little star, Marocat, for real. Look at the size of that star. That's no little star. That's a huge star, right? Compared to all of the other stars. Like, all of these white dots are different, separate stars. And there's also like this purple dot here, which is bigger. It might be like the bigger, if this is like interpretation, like the bigger stars are like stronger constellations watching. So maybe this is like the demonic judge of fire, or like in this case, Monkey King. Demonic judge of salvation, lol. It said demonic judge of salvation, right? Demon king of salvation. Sorry, I mixed things up. Demonic judge of fire is obviously Uriel, and demon judge of salvation, demon king. My brain auto mode read. But yeah, it's just ginormous, which shows like the power. Dang it. Something similar to this happened before. Was it because back when I left the Constellation Banquet? It can't be changed. Dread, what does that mean? He's huffing and puffing. Eileen! Help me get up. I have to get to the Gilbert Industrial Complex right away. What are you talking about? You barely just woke up. Demonic Judge of Salvation is like Dogja plus Uriel's child. Pyro ships Uriel, this ex-Dogja in his head, lol. It was autocorrect. It was autocorrect. I'm innocent. I don't ship Dogja with... If anyone, I would ship Dogja with Sangha, probably. It's a good ship. It's a good ship. Demonic Judge of Salvation has a nice ring to it, though. It makes sense. I can't imagine how much probability it would take to give out a stigma like a regression. I don't have any time to waste, so hurry! I need to ask the Great Sage for help. If that doesn't work out, I can call Hermes. I really hate to do it, but if I give him a share of my story, he might give me his blessing. So if I go to Gilbert now, how could someone who was unconscious for a week run off right away? Huh? A week? You can't go. You have to at least rest for 2 weeks to stabilize your body. What? How long did you say it was? A week? You were out for a whole week. No. 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 The moment you realize there's no pizza in your fridge anymore. No! Dogs are promising NFTs to scam gods. Dogs are stressed for real. Three ways to survive the apocalypse. First edit. The title didn't change. There's no second edition, and Jungkook's dialogue is the same. Really? Jungkook really? Die? Now this would be the cliffhanger if we ended here. But we got one more chapter to go! One more chapter, everybody! One more chapter! He died? When you realize you've reached the final available chapter. No! No! Which button is it? Is it like 8? No! No, there's no way Junior would just die like that. The proof of that is this message before me. Current scenarios on standby. Thinking about it logically, Junior was in a state where he shouldn't have gotten the exile penalty, because he should have entered a new scenario like me. He became a duke, just as I did. That means Jungkook also gained the right to be a Demon King candidate. But one thing that worries me. Current scenario is on standby. Reward is currently delayed to an error in the Star Stream system. He said this time, Jungkook and I impersonated each other and got achievements as the other person. If Star Stream's main scenario got screwed up because of this. I got into a main scenario, okay. But what if Jungkook couldn't? The Altar of Flood, Abandoned World, Monster Hunting, the Strongest Sacrifice, question mark, question mark, question mark. Man went out like a baby. And what if the exile penalty started? Are you okay? Could I have a glass of water? Okay, don't take your catheter out again while I'm gone. First I need to confirm whether Jungkook is alive or not. You! Can you hear me? Wait, could something have happened to Biu while I was gone? Hee-ho! 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 Oh, okay, that's different. I thought it was I thought it was working out for some reason. It's more of a hee-ho! 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 He's adorable! Wee-woo! Wee-woo! She's so adorable! She's so adorable! Pyro Jr., look at her! Pyro Jr., just look at her! Pyro Jr. If only you were such a sweet angel and not a freaking pyromaniac that wants to burn down and see humans suffer. Pyro Jr. is such a menace. She is so small! Is it crazy that this is Yusung? To think about it's crazy, yes. But it's also... It's not really Yusung in a way. It has the soul of Yusung, but it's not really Yusung. I'm sorry. Maybe Dokubis have to sleep for half the day. Can't force Biu to work when she's already tired out. I need to think of another solution. Personal skill Omniscient Reader's viewpoint has been activated. The skill was cancelled because of extreme fatigue. Crap, I guess that won't work either. Dang it. Can't believe the only thing I can do right now is read the novel. Things Kim Dogja would not normally ever say. Damn, I can't believe the only thing I can do is read. Damn, I hate it. Who are you? What did you do to Dogja? What happened with you? No, I shouldn't think that. Pull yourself together, Dogja. You survived this long thanks to the novel. Attribute effect increases your reading speed. 13th route, 14th route, 18th route. I want to just quit. 21st round. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Is that a dragon that Dogja stopped, like, getting revived from the disasters? That's the Yamato no Orochi fight? Who died there? Do we know that character? Is that... That's not, Okay, Mr. Kim Reader. Iron Fortress guy, Manduk no, Li. One of the Japanese guys. Could also just be one of the Japanese guys. I was thinking about Hyunsong. I was thinking it was Hyunsong. Yeah, that was the name. I was thinking that Hyunsong died there. Doesn't have to be him. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really add that much to anything. But I was just thinking, is it Hyunsong? Looks similar enough. I can't change anything. Especially if we look at here. Here we see him dead, right? This character. I say Hyunsong. And then we see here Jihye and this character dead again. This character is the same as this character, which makes me think that this really has to be Hyunsong, because here is like together with Jihye, so it would be Jihye and Hyunsong, while here it is only Hyunsong. So it's like all the times he had to see his comrades die. Just oh, look at those eyes, the shaken, two discolored eyes. Ooh, how many more times? Was Twassa always this kind of story? How on earth did I read all 3,149 chapters before? I'll just check one thing and read the rest later. Did Jungkook achieve a true ending in the first edit? Our team popped off this chapter for real. Did the author write an epilogue? Currently working on it. Sorry. Piece of shit! I need to calm down. God, I'm so tired. Look at the vein on his neck almost popping. This story can still change. Even if Jungkook died, there has to be something I can do. I've got to bring him back to this round, no matter what. Huh? Wait a minute. With the end of the scenario in sight, countless memories of near-death encounters swam before Jungkook. Now that I think of it, I almost died when I first met Asmodeus during my third round. So the third round it mentions is... Hey, Revolutionary, you're finally up. That's a relief. What do you need? Well, I came to let you know someone's here to see you. I'm busy right now. Tell him to come back later. It's the owner of the industrial complex. What? The owner came to see you. What does that mean? I'm the owner of the industrial complex. Move aside. Look at him coming in here all gallantly. I'm alive. I'm beautiful. He doesn't even look like he has any real injury at all. Why does he look even prettier? Why does he look even prettier here? And this is the cliffhanger we're going to end on. Yes, finally reunited. Oh, look at Biu. I want baby Biu merch and I want it now. And I want freaking Uriel merch. Of course he has to have his dramatic entrance. At least he didn't break through the ceiling or wall this time. This is crazy. The third comment of Annie has been removed. I wonder what that was about. Excerpt 1. The 13th round. The 14th round. Yu Jungkook's regressions continued. It took longer than before, but his spirit was gradually worn down by the continuous regressions. I read about Yu Jungkook's despair, and I also felt my heart burning as time went by. Yu Jungkook returned to his original pessimistic form, a regressor who survived every regression using the principle of only thinking about himself. I can't change anything. He went back, and went back again. In the second half of the novel, there was no big difference from the twister that I read before, apart from the first half that I influenced. Yu Jungkook made similar mistakes and regained similar tendencies. I spent several months with Yu Jungkook, but I was only able to have this much influence on the novel. I want to reach out to the frustrated Yu Jungkook, but he was in a place I couldn't reach. I constantly repeated the regressions, and I had to stop reading. It was painful to read. Seem to be trying to report Annie's comments. Are they being like, this is spoilers, I don't want to see it. I don't get, they're always like some freaking party poopers. Reading this makes me slightly interested here. Apart from the first half that I influenced, in the second half of the novel, there was no big difference from the twister that I read before, apart from the first half that I influenced. Is Doc just saying the point of the story he has reached so far is already the halfway point of Twister? That's the only way I can read this. Is that what he's saying? I know we're getting closer to the halfway point of the Omniscient Reader's viewpoint story as well, right? So, I mean, it doesn't mean like time-wise or something, but it's interesting. It's spoiler. It's not spoilers, it's just additional information. But some people are idiots, Eileen. Some people are indeed idiots. Some people are crazy idiots. I think he means the regressions. Humme. Okay. Okay. That was a stream of coming back to Omniscient Reader's viewpoint. Whew. To be honest, no matter how long the break was and everything, I'm still really in the vibe of Omniscient Reader. It means like the later regressions, yes. I still really love this story. It's such a great story. I'm still motivated to finish all of this work on that TTRPG thing that I wanted to do with Haku and other people as well. But we all know that's not going to be anytime soon. It's like a way bigger project than I ever expected, and also needs to be a lot of tests and everything. I need to work on that, and I need to find a proper way to find more time to work on that. So I'm actually going to shill out to you guys. If you have expendable money and want to help me spend some more time on all of the things I do, you can, for not even all that much money, click on the membership button and gain benefits from it. Oh no, I don't like shilling. You don't need to do that. If you want to and help me get one step closer to earning anything from YouTube, I would very much appreciate it. But I know how life is, and I appreciate all of you just being in chat as well. That already means a lot to me. I think it means in the sense of how much his influence on Jungkook's mood and behavior. Like at one point with the repeated regressions, he started to go back to his original behavior pre-Dogja. Yeah. Wee woo. How long have we been streaming? 1.5 hours. Seems about right. It's like 6:30. Normally I started ORV around this time, right? I think I started ORV an hour earlier this time? No, I think it always is around this. I don't remember. I might start it all the way around like 5 PM my time. Not sure. Doesn't really matter in the end. Yeah. I think it's all for the wee-woos. Read thing, I dare you. Yun! Was 5. Do you want me to show it on stream, Yun? Do you want me to show it on stream? I have the link right here. The thing, the thing that you sent. Out here and it's late afternoon for you. Well, it's barely lunchtime for me. That's crazy. Time zones exist. Oh my god. Yun, you want me to show this on stream? I'm opening all the links and then pulling them over. This might actually get me by YouTube's ass. This is going to get YouTube's ass. It's very, very wholesome and does not contain illicit material. Let me copy this over to here so I can close this. Then I need to go into the red filter and remove that, go into reading and click over to Chrome. We are here. I have no idea what this is. Guys, feel fear from this. Yun is a special person. For so long I have been admiring a senpai in my school. Her name is Enya. She's a hard worker, but I think she works a little too much sometimes. Today, however, I think I've brought enough courage to finally confess to her. I'm going to confess on the school rooftop. I heard the rooftop is a cursed place where couples are often made. Don't leak our DM stole them, I will not. Oh my god, that's wrong. So why did you bring me to the rooftop for? Gaslighter-kun. I explained to her about my admiration for her and gave her a box of chocolates. Aw, this is very sweet. You're so thoughtful, Gaslighter-kun. This is it. She's going to accept my confession. Just then, I saw a flicker of unease. I told Senpai that it's okay for me to wait. She doesn't have to have an answer right now. She nodded and said to me, I hold on to your words. Once I have my problem sorted out, okay? You have tests coming up, so study hard, and after the test, I'll probably give you my answer. A month later. And Yoon sent me this image! I'm not sure coming to her house was the best idea, but we scheduled a date today. It has been an hour since our agreed meeting time, so I decided to just come see her. It's not like I'm not allowed to see her, right? Somehow it feels like this is the wrong move to take. Should I just go home? Should I just bail on our date? When I called out to her, she didn't answer. I walked to her bedroom and I heard a strange noise. I heard strange noises. I knocked on the door and the noises stopped. She is in there, doing something. It must be something heavy, as I heard her yelp, as if she just got off from something. Also, it seems to be more important than our dates. I hate you, Yoon. Why am I reading this? What the fuck is this? No, 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 no. I saw Senpai flushed and wearing nothing but her underwear. I can't lie, it raised a few feelings in my heart, seeing her like that, but my lecherous thoughts are stopped by her. Gaslighter-kun? Why are you here? She was surprised when I told her that she had a date with me today. Seems like she forgot. I overslept, Gaslighter-kun. No wonder, she must have pushed herself to the point of exhaustion. I told her it's okay, that we can do the date any other time. She shook her head, then she came near me. I haven't answered to you properly, right? Your confession earlier this month. I don't think a date has to always be done outside. Plus, it'd be acquired to prepare myself for shopping together or aquariums. Or whatever cheesy ideas you have, Gaslighter-kun. How old is she? Millions of years old, as she is the personification of fire. She's the very, very existence of fire. Why don't we spend the day together here instead of in my room together? Good ending. What do you mean, good ending? I love how the first tab that opens up after I close all of this is Uma Musume, Falcon Steaks. When is this when is this race? Yoon. Yoon. I have no idea. The good ending part should be in quotation marks, because I'm still sus. Why was she making weird sounds and just got off something heavy? What is that panel supposed to have been? Man, you're so suspicious. You're so suspicious, Yoon. Jo Hyun. I'm exhaling. I'm exhaling. I saw the bad ending, I feel. I fear. Was it the thing in Gaslighter chat? I think she sent me that as a DM as well. The actual NTR plotline. and make her look older. This drop is so annoying. I mean, Eileen, it actually is a VTuber. Actually, as a... It's just how she looks. Let me... If I go that, can I... That's just... Why am I don't want to go on the shop. I mean, you see enough images here. I'm wondering, is there Enya, antidepressants, Enya, idlecore. There am I! This is my channel! Yeah, that is my clipping channel. I knew I would be there. I knew I would be right there. Look at me. Look at my clips. My clips are amazing. It's Tom and Pyro. But yeah, I think we have reached the ending point for the stream. I still also need to go over to Discord and answer somebody in a DM. Very, very important. Also important for the future of everything. I don't know if it will be on YouTube or Twitch. Also for you guys who watch me here on YouTube, if you have a Twitch account, I also have a Twitch account by the same name of Pyro Prima. It should be in the summary of the stream. I don't know. I'm not sure. If you are interested in some other streams, or V stuff and so on will stay. Maybe the like read-through streams for the TTRPG prep will be on Twitch, but I am trying to keep up my YouTube streams, but also my Twitch streams. So if you want to see like maybe the TTRPG prepping straps for ORVs for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, maybe you go on Twitch and follow my Twitch account so that you want also get like notifications if I go live there or something. But that's enough of my shilling here. It's enough of a shout out. So I think all that to be said from me for now is actually stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro, out. Bye. You stop with the NTR.